People are passionate about bananas, and they'll let you know in the comments. In the 20 years that we've been selling banana plants online, we've heard a wide range of claims, and today we're gonna share those claims and rate them either true or false. Number one, this is a correction from YouTube. D. Hamilton 4989 writes, banana plant, not a tree. They don't have bark, that's why they're called plants, not trees. This one is true. I call them banana trees all the time because I'm not a rule stickler. And when I say it, people know what I'm talking about. We all know what each other mean to say. The fruit is technically a berry, but I'm also not going to refer to it as a berry because I'm going to be confusing more than I'm communicating. Number two, this is a correction from a video where I assure people that the plant that I just cut down, the banana plant I just cut down, is not dead and is perfectly viable and will grow back up. Anonymous viewer writes, banana farmer here, that plant is dead. There is a law irrevocably decreed on the internet that when someone says attorney here, doctor here, or banana farmer here, they're likely not. But they will 100% of the time follow up with a really bad take. Here is a video of that dead banana after a couple of weeks. We're gonna rate this one as false. Number three, I was showing how Hurricane Milton had taken out a bunch of my banana trees. Look, I said it again. And expressed dismay that this one even had a flower on it. Well, Ahmadraman 8388 wrote, banana trees can only bear fruit once if already had a flower. Then it will not fruit even if it grows big again. This one is true. Banana farmers will cut banana plants that have already fruited down to the ground to make way for banana shoots that are on the ground to grow up and fruit once again. But I honestly don't harvest bananas that often. I just like the way they look, so I'm still sad about it. Number four, this complaint comes from a Better Business Bureau claim. Do people still use the BBB?
Give this to somebody who will appreciate it.
Non-transferable.
Doesn't matter. Out, please.
I'm calling the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah.
It seems like it's lost relevancy that it had in the past. This is an aside, but the BBB contacted us recently and said, hey, you've had great customer service for a long period of time. You are now eligible for BBB accreditation. We said, great, how do we sign up? And they said, oh, just give us $600 a year and you're in. It's a pay-to-pay scheme just like everything else. Anyway, the story goes that this customer purchased an ice cream banana plant 2 years prior, and his friend who's a biologist comes over to his house and says, that's not an ice cream banana, it's a plantain Gran Nain. Quotes. There are a few issues here. The Gran Nain is not a plantain. We also sell the Gran Nain banana, which is one of the most common varieties. It's what Chiquita Banana sells at your grocery store. Plantains and bananas are very different, and there is no such thing as a Gran Nain plantain. Another issue is a biologist isn't going to have any edge over a plant enthusiast in identifying a specific banana cultivar. And last, banana cultivars are so genetically similar that no one on earth can possibly look at a banana plant and accurately divine its cultivar. You can look at a banana plant and say it has characteristics of a specific banana cultivar, but by looking, you can truly never know. The only way you can know for sure is to trace a banana cultivar back to its source. We have confidence in our labeling that banana plant varieties are not getting mixed up, and we can trace them all the way back to the tissue culture lab where they were produced. So we're going to rate this claim as false. This complaint is just the tip of the ice cream banana controversy iceberg. A lot of people on the internet doubt the authenticity of their banana cultivars, so I don't expect this issue to be put to rest. But I am working on a longer video where we speak with PFWTMs, people familiar with the matter, which will hopefully assuage some of your concerns. But by all means, go ahead and blast me in the comments. Number five, Ahmadraman 8388, the same guy that said your banana plant won't fruit after it's flowered, said, bro, you can cook that banana bud flower, peel, lots of it until it becomes small and soft. I didn't know that, but that's true. I actually saved the banana flower in question for just such a purpose. There are a lot of recipes online that can tell you how you can prepare this and even use it as a meat substitute. Pretty cool. Number six, we're gonna go all the way back to 2008 for this one. Someone on the bananas.org discussion board started a conversation with, anyone try the Wellspring Gardens fertilizer? Richard, who is a very active participant on the platform, says, it's an okay formula, 15-5-30, if your soil is nitrogen rich. A better formula is 25-30 plus micronutrients. Further, You can buy this product cheaper from many sources, including myself. Right off the bat, that fertilizer's formula is eerily close to our 15530, and every fertilizer has micronutrients, so that doesn't make his special. He continues, this fertilizer is available wholesale in 25-pound bags as an agricultural product. I've never come across anybody who sells 15530 fertilizer wholesale. It would save us a lot of trouble if they did, because we wouldn't have to create a custom blend. He goes on to say, Wellspring or their supplier is simply repackaging it in smaller bags and putting a private label on it. That claim is false. I know how it's made. I'm not going to tell you because it's a trade secret, but no, it's not a white label or repackaged product. Furthermore, we chose 15530 for our formula because the University of Florida suggested it on their website. This is from the U.S. Institute for Food and Agricultural Sciences website. In soils with low fertility, such as sandy and calcareous soils of South Florida, bananas should be fertilized frequently, 4 to 6 times for maximum production. The potash requirement is high, and fertilizers with a high K2O content should be used in a ratio of 3:1:6. And if the University of Florida said it, it's the gospel truth. I'm not biased or anything. So I'm going to rate the University of Florida's claim that 3:1:6 is the best fertilizer formula for bananas as true. Number 7, someone used one of those plant identifier apps on the red Abyssinian banana that we sent them. That's an ornamental banana, not the typical musa that you're used to, but still a banana. They write, these do not look like Abyssinians. 24 hours, I'll give my review. Not happy if these are just regular cannas. Well, they weren't cannas. This claim is false. If you have a plant ID app on your phone, just go ahead and hold down on it and hit that little minus sign and say delete app, because they are worthless. I had a customer irate with me because the pineapple plant I sent them was misidentified as corn. This is just funny, but this is what I get when I scan my daughter. We believe this is a member of animals, but we couldn't identify the exact species. You can try a different angle, zoom in, or try to get a clear shot of the organism. One day when Apple comes out with a DNA tester built into the iPhone, only then could an app accurately identify a plant. Number 8, a YouTube viewer named Caleb commented on a video where I was cutting down a banana tree. Tell me you vote Democrat without telling me you vote Democrat. I can't read Caleb's mind. I don't know what he means by this, but I think he's going by the stereotype that leftists don't know how to do manual labor. I was using a crosscut saw, which is for carpentry and wood, when I should be using a machete. But I didn't have a machete. I'm going to leave this one up to your imagination. Maybe I know manual labor, maybe I don't. Either way, I'm not telling you how I vote.